Reloaded.
Of our national anthem, and during the presentation of our bouquet to the chief guest and guest of honor by the chairman, Dr. Renu Sharma. now request our chairman, Dr. Renu Sharma, to present the bouquet to the chief guest and our guest of honor. May we all be seated. Today marks the 27th celebration of Mizoram State Day after a peace accord signed between the Indian government and the MNF party in 1987 on the 20th of February. So we welcome everyone who came to celebrate Mizoram State Day today.
Voin hi Mizoram in India dan puin huaya state anga in rail ball ni champapak voi somthum pasari na ani kumsang as ko somriat paruk chun thla khan India sarkar le Mizo National Front tetsuan in rem na thutlung Mizoram Peace Accord dia fet lar chu anziak fela he in rem anga ti hlotlin tur ani angin Mizoram chu kumsang has ko somriat pasari February ni somni khan Union Territory atangin India Rama State somni pathumna niturin state puitlinga hlan kai anitani voina Mizoram State Day mangtura local zong zong te chibai kan buk chewa Mizoram State Day pualin du sakna kan hlana cheu.
May I now call upon Reverend Lalom Thanga, Joint Secretary of MKHC Mizoram Church Leaders Committee, for Bible reading and prayer.
Otuna chuan Reverend Lalom Thanga Mizoram ko than thoi to the committee Joint Secretary hun ser mangturin ilo somang u.
Chairman and Chief Guest Zam Takle, Kan Chief Minister Le Winia Minister Te MLA Te Government Official Local Zongzong Tele Winnie State Day Lom Tura Vanapa Hall Local Com Zongzong Te Kanal Pai Su Krista Mingin Chibai Kabuk Chewa Mizoram Kokran Shoi Tu Te Ayo in State Day Lomna Chibai Kabuk Bok Chewani Patian through one yemi kan chiaranga oite kam khat ni khat le kan comment ka duwa chumi zo kan tong trayanga kan hun ser man chu kan ti top donia Chronicles panina bung sari chang som pahnia tang hianin Chronicles pani na bung sari chang som pahni atang hianin tin zana Solomon nena lalpa aronin lara anena itong trai na chu kalosia he mun hi katana in thoina ina karuat to vante ka khara ruate asur lo emo khau khop te katira ramte ati chiat emo kami te jinga shi kalentir emo point kaming pu kami te chuan in ngai tlo ma an tong tra ya mizona anum dan sualte an hoisan chuan wana tangin kalo ngai thla anga an sualte ka ngai damanga an ram chu katidam leang chanchin thrama thaya zia bung sari bung somni chang somni le pariat u choi kan chiarange chanchin thrama thaya zia bung somni chang somni le pariat mishing fapa hi rongbol saka turina local lova rongbol tu le mitam tak tlan na nun petur zo ka local ang khan atia athu thiang lim kan chiar pathian in malmin som sakro se khovel Christian tena kan ngai hlut em le kan soi fo thin chu lal solomona ania ro pui takania ปัทยานอดีตนาวางปัทยานอินาทิลติสักเตกันเสียติชวนปัทยานทัวโอยลว่าช่วงวางอติเชียดอบเชียนนาวางรำอิสราเอลรำปอรำเนี่ยอินเทนทูเตกันเสียช่วงชวนินเวเนียรำช่วยตูเตกันมาจอนเทวะปัทยานกันจีฮิปุยโมเลนกันเสียเต็นเวเนียตัวเตหันสวยลันเจ้ากระดูจูเวเนียสเตเดสมทุมปัสรีนะกันลมเมกลายเฮียนินกันฟิวเจอร์ฮิสตรีกันเจียกเมกันนี่ตีฮีกันเรียลรวมวงเตลไตละตีกันดูว่าเจียตีร์ตูเต้นสกุลลูกปังเตกันเอ็นโคลน่าออฟฟิศาร์เต้นกันดีพาร์ตเมนต์เอ็นโคลเทวน่ากันฮิสตรีกันเจียกกันฟิวเจอร์ฮิสตรีกันเจียกเมกันนี่ตีอินทรีอินปัทยานตีจุงอาหุ่นกันมันเซลฮีอภัยโมเลนกันเสียจู่กันรำเล่กันน้ำกันดินสวนตัวเล่มัลสมกันตอนเซลตัวกงนี่ดินเวเนียเฮียนินดาร์ขัตาโซลายตรงใจหุ่นติบวชใส่อันนี้จู่อภัยโมเลไม่เหตุอย่างหุ่นป่วยโมตักไม่เวเนียหุ่นกันบางไทยตัวไทยที่ลมตักกันนี่ดิชวนินจันจินทรามาไทยเจียกกันเชียรังคานินมีสิ่งฝาปาฮิรงบอลสักอมตูรินอโลกัลละวะรงบอลตัวโซกินอโลกัลอีสัวเฮงไงนี่ลันเล่บอสังเริวตูรินโลกัลละวะมีตั้มตักรงบอลสักตัวโลกัลอังคารกันลัลอันยักนุ่งกันจุยอารมณ์กันบอลเช่นเฮียนดูดานอันนี้นี่จุดอย่างจู่เวเนียกันสุลการทาร์โปเฮียนินVIP culture แต่พอตั้มเทียงเบระอันตีบูเตอันตีจุดอย่างชวนอินปัทยานทูเนในอินซอมและปัทยานทูเนในอินเรมารัมไก่ช่วยอันตุมน่าสงสารพอเฮียนินกันรัมช่วยตูเตสุรการทาร์เตปัทยานินมัลซอมเซลเซล่าอฟินเนนทวมเซลเซล่าตีข้าวเวเนียดูสักนะการลันเตลบกอันนี้ด็อกเตอร์เตกุมอุปาเตกันเอ็นกอลอภัยหมดเลยไหมตรงบนนั้นรูปว่าด็อกเตอร์เต้นหากันถออภัยหมดเลยไหมกันรามาบิลเดอร์สเตคอนแทคเตอร์เตนัสลิตุกะซุมฮิมานีพ็อกเก็ตมานีเบกะมานีพ็อกเก็ตลูดตูร์จงมาลลวะน่ากันถอยกันรำตานอภัยหมดแต่เลยไหมแห่งจงฮิเวเนียเฮียนินเฮสเตได้กันลมนากันฟิวเจอร์ฮิสตรีกันเจียกเขาวันนี้ตีเรียอินกันมาจอนเทวะจันลาอิละที่ส่วนกันในแต่ประเทศเนี่ยนัทุพาโจอินตรงใจอิละอัธรินกันเรียนบวชใส่อิละกันจะไว้เฮียนลุงรู้ตะกี้นี้ถกลางเสียหลังตีนกันอินโซมันนี่ประเทศนี้ทุกันเชียร์เตะกันสวยเตะมัลมินโซมสักโรเซตรงใจนะอีตรงใจยังลัลปาจงลงเบรกันประเทศกันรำมินเอ็นกอลเนี่ยมินช่วยนะฟังเฮียนอิมิงกันฝักเจลอมทุกันสิลเจนี่เวเนียสเตทเดย์ลมนะเวสมทุมปัสรีนะลมนะหุ่นทักไม่กันเนี่ยเวนี้กันหุ่นพันตูร์จงเตหีอิรูปุยนะมินหูตีระมัลมินสมสักตูร์เจนเล่ลัลปากันปะเทียนกันหุ่นกัลตัวจงอัตรังทิลกันสิระมัลมหุ่นกันกัลเลเซลนะตูระกันมาโซนเทวกันตีตูเทวเตอิรูปุยนะตูเล่อิดูดานังตะกะกันโถเทวเทนะตูรินเล่เวนี้กันหุ่นฮีลัลปากันปะเทียนมัลมินสมสักตูร์เจนอีกข้อยนะกันลัลปาอิสุคริสตามิงินกันรอนดีละเชอาเมน
Thank you, Reverend Lalom Thanga, for your time. May I now call upon our chairman, Dr. Renu Sharma, IAS and Chief Secretary to the Government of Mizoram, to convey her welcome speech.
Tunat Suan in Lomnatu Soiturin, Voinakan Chairman, Dr. Renu Sharma, IAS, Chief Secretary to the Government of Mizoram, Il Somang U.
Chief Guest, Honorable Governor of Mizoram, Dr. Hari Babu Kambhampati, Guest of Honor, Honorable Chief Minister Pulal Duoma, Honorable Lady Governor, Honorable Madam Chief Minister, Honorable Speaker, respected ministers, Deputy Speaker, and MLAs, Reverend Lom Thanga, Joint Secretary, MKHC, Pulal Machwana, Chairman, NGO Coordination Committee, Pu K. Lalthom Moya, Commissioner and Secretary GAD, all officers and officials of the Mizoram government, members of the NGOs, church members, ladies and gentlemen. Warm greetings to all of you and the people of Mizoram on Mizoram State Day. I extend a warm welcome to all of you to the celebrations here in Vanapa Hall. On 20th February 2024, that is today, the state of Mizoram completes 37 years of statehood. To briefly recapitulate, this was pursuant to the intervening years of 1960s to the 1980s period, often called the Rambui, the troubled times, and culminating in peace accord being signed, signing of the Mizoram Peace Accord on 30th June 1986. And what followed suit in historical consequence leading to the statehood was the 53rd Constitution Amendment Bill, special status under Article 371G, and statehood being conferred in 1986, which allowed for the creation of the state of Mizoram on 20th February 1987. So it is 37 years of statehood. Coming back to today, what account can we render for this 37 years of statehood? As has often been pointed out, we are late entrants into the state formation exercise as late as 1986. We have a big gap to fill, and we must remember this when comparison with other states is taken up. However, we have a big gap to fill, and we must remember this when comparison with other states is taken up. However, broadly delving on some basic expectations, the account we render is good and encouraging given the short span of our journey. Peace was the first requirement of the new order, and this was and continues to be realized not only substantially but fully. From a state besieged by unrest and violence, Mizoram today proudly stands among the few states of India with an atmosphere of peace and stability. This peace has endured in Mizoram for the last 37 years, and the credit for it goes to the leaders across political hues and civil society. As has been often reiterated, that just as it is difficult to bring about peace, it is even more difficult to maintain that peace and harmony. Thus, it becomes the utmost duty of every citizen to maintain this hard-earned peace and work for progress and prosperity of Mizoram. Mizoram today is an island of peace in an otherwise turbulent northeast region, so much so that, to the utter chagrin of the state government, it does not receive any security-related expenditure, a reimbursement given by the Ministry of Home Affairs to NER states affected by militancy or surgency. Legitimacy of the state and the state institutions in Mizoram today is beyond doubt. This has been the main reason why the state, despite economic and growth challenges, never slips back into a crisis. All elections in Mizoram, from the 1st to the 9th Assembly, have been peaceful, with no violence or even display of animosity between contending candidates and political parties. The state enjoys a centrality in the lives of the people and the autonomy of action that limits the role of non-state actors as alternate providers of social and political goods. In fact, the hallmark of the present system is the state-society dynamic, illustrated by the close linkages between state agencies and important social organizations like the church and the Young Mizo Association, of which the government functionaries are often also active members. This cross-membership across the state-society divide not only pushes common goals and agendas, it also enables the government to plug into the latter for better institutional performance. On the development rubric, the narrative is good, even though it could have been better. Since 1986, Mizoram has been the recipient of large central assistance, and planned expenditure has rapidly increased. Today, we are among the 4 high-growth states of India with a per capita income almost double of the national average, with its economy consistently growing at an impressive rate as also the gross state domestic product, with the service sector contributing the highest. However, agriculture and allied activities, horticulture, and industrial development need to be further boosted up. The bigger challenge lies in harnessing private investment and catalyzing homegrown entrepreneurship, improvement in public finances, and achievement of a holistic and inclusive level of economic growth is a major challenge. In a parallel context, we are in the midst of our second session, come budget session of the 9th Legislative Assembly of Mizoram. We have a new government backed by the aspirations and expectations of the people. A government which has clearly laid down the thrust areas which would be accorded importance, to be economically self-sufficient and self-reliant by ensuring steady and sustainable development in all sectors, to give primacy to fiscal prudence, financial discipline, judicious resource management, and effective mobilization, to ensure responsible and responsive administration guided by the principles of good governance and accountability. And on this note, I would like to conclude with saying, let us all together on our Statehood Day repledge all our efforts in the direction to make Mizoram one of the most developed and prosperous states with a plethora of social and welfare measures, with good health and well-being of all, and with the overlying principle of the SDG motto, leave no one behind. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Renu Sharma, the Chief Secretary to the Government of Mizoram, for your speech. May I now request the Art and Culture Department Choir to present a Mizo number, Romin Rail Sakangche.
Tuna chuan voina State Day kan lomna le in lomna hlatan Art and Culture Department zai pol kan somanga Mizo tina nam hla ang hiala kan nei hlatra Romin Rail sang cheti rokunga phua anon sadon ani Art and Culture Department zai pol ilu somang.
Thank you, the Choir of Art and Culture Department, for your melodious presentation. May I now call upon Pulal Maltswana, the Chairman of NGO Coordination Committee, to convey a short speech.
Tuna chuan thu toy sei turin Pulal Maltswana, NGO Coordination Committee Chairman, ilo somang u.
Chairman, Dr. Renu Sharma, IAS Chief Secretary, Mizoram, Chief Guest, Dr. Hari Babu Kampampati, Governor Zaumtak, and Guest of Honor, Pulal Duoma, and Chief Minister Zaumtak, Voinia Minister Poimo Tak Takte, MLA Zaumtak Takte, Gofran Shuai Tu Te, Sorkar Mi Poimo Tak Tak Le, He Hun Mang Tura Lotel Zong Zong Te, Zoram Chung Le Pona, He Program Lo Clear Tu, Mizo Mi Pui, Zong Zong Te, State Day Voice Som Tum Le Pasarina, Den Chen Hian NGO Coordination Committee, IOIN, Chibai, Du Sakna, Kabuk Masa Chewani. Voini Hian Amas Saberin, He Program Kan Man Teina, State Day Kan Lom Teina, Zutianga Lom Tur Kan Ne Teina Chan Hi, Mi Pui Tehian Kan Fiat Harle Tulin Kashria, Achan Berzu, Peace Accord, Rem Nale Muana, Kan Ne Wangka, Ani. Rem Nale Muana, Ina Ashintel, State, Uitling Nitura, Kong Kan Zo Chomek Lai Hian, Mi Pui Tepo Hian, Ti Turtam Tak Kan Nein Arin Oma. Rambuai Lai She Pachintan Chuan Rambuai She Omzia Po Kan Anshe Ome. Chutiang She Palo Tetan Po Chuan Voindia Hian Kan Chenom Maya. Rambuai She Omzia Le Mangan Thak Zia Chu Mu Thein Alangin Kashria Ani. Chutianga Rambuai Tranga Rem Na Le Muana Om Thei Tura Asul Sutu Le Malatu Te Kokran Shuai Tu Te Andiamo Political party sang sanga kan politician ten dimo Sorkar lama kan mi poimo ten dimo in pek atul po in pea tloma atul po atloma lalna le thu nei na te po atula ni chuan kian she lote chung zong zong te fo khom le in pek na wang chuan rem na le muan dai kan hlotling takhi kan nei theita a Chu Rem Na Le Muan Na Awang Chuan Zalen Na Voina Mi Trangtar Te Hian Kan Dei Teita A Chutia Ang Zalen Na Kara Chuan Ke Kan Pen Na Tura Hian Om Zanein Ke Kan Pen Chau Zel Po Hi Athain Arin Oma Asul Sutu Le Malatu Te Zong Zong Hi Voinia State Day Kan Lom Nia Hian Mizomi Pui Te Hian Zana Chibai Kan Buk Thar Le Tak Zet Zet Chuani Ti Ka Soidu Ani Eti megla hian arem na le muan na vela hian kan tap rengang ti hi a hla oma chutianga then mai lo chuan state puitling kum som thum le pasari zet kan ni ta ka chuan puitlin na kong zo a ke pe ne ro hi chu atul to tak zet ti chu a hriat ani chutianga ke pen chho tur chuan tumru na te huaisen na te dik na te nen malam kan thlir te po atul ome chutiang tur chuan voindia kan sorkhar mi poimo zong zong te po hian ngai tu thar na thar nen hian he rama hian na I thok tlang ang u ti in mi pui te ai oin kan som tak zet zet chu ani chu ma so na chu om zenei thei tur chuan kan ti dan phung pa ngai pet emo kan kal dan phung thi na mo kan ma mi te lo ti dan thin emo ringot hian ma son na hi arun keng chuak zo lo ti chu a hriat vek ma ni atanga change om lo chuan thil dang lam a thleng thei lo ang hian voinia chuan kan rama hian department rang ate kan in tender ve a chumi en kol tu chuan minister te in director te a sarkar lama secretary ti te po mitam tak kan om ve ta zelani state puiting kan ni chhota ka chuan chung te chuan kan ma mi te ti dan ang mai ni lovin atharin kal phung thar tak takin mi pui te be sei ang ngei hian ramtan hian change tak tak hi siam tur hian kan ngei tu na kan fin na kan thiam na zong ki khongai takin voini tang hian ngei tu da thar nen mang thar turin mi pui te hian kan be sei tak zet chewani ti hi ka soi le du bok ani tutiang ni lova midang te ti dan phung ang ringota kan hun kan man liam chuan a man zo thei vek ome ten tum ru na le khatianga ti tak na ne na kan ti chuan department a kan claim lutuk ti amo a amala tu kan claim ti amo sumle pai kan nei te hi a claim lutuk ti amo a kan hun nei a claim ti te amo heng hi chuan lam atling lawang kan nei kan nei ang tok kan ban phak ang tok man tangkai thiama chu ram le nam ta na ma son tura kanin pe pun thiam te po hi atulani talen von puna khana chiang ome a om ngai khatiang lo da that ngot ni lova kan talen nei ang te kan resource nei ang te om se nei mang chuak thei tur chuan voinia kan ho tu te hian ngei tu na thar kan sen atul tak zet ome kan rama hian pathian hian resource kan ti angamo thil ro pui takhi lein huai thuk taka hian min da saklo che khat lek le chung lang hang thra hi min pe a chunga chuan taimak na nen om se neya ke kan pen chuan mi pui te po hian ma son tur hian thei tok chuin tran kan lak thei hi arin oma mi pui te ro chu kai huai tu mamo kan ni angin min kai huai tu tura voinia kan rama pathian ina min pek te hian thei tok chu in mi pui te min kai hruaya om se nei min kai hruai tur hian kan be sei tak zet bok ani mizo mi pui te kai hruai nuam tak kan nia a thazong chuan tuta chuan lung thu pathum lian tak sarkar te NGO te le ko hran te hi in lung rual takak ke kan pen chuan Mizoram mi pui te hi kai hruai nuam tak om se nei kai hruai thei vek kan ni in a hriat ani hal pu hal chung changa meipo hal lawang u it kan ti chuan kan hal lo duak thei maro chu hal alo rik le chuan ti top le ero chu har viau to thin chu ti anga chuan a thazong a hi chuan in kan the dual mai ani ten a thalo zong po hian kan the dual bok thi na han sem thut ang deuh hian mizomi puite kan on dual mai ni khe puam ani point kan on duala tin chia puam ani point kan on duala beng lem ani point kan on duala a engemo a pathian thu lampang zong po run che thar deuh an om point kan thle dual boka to tiang chuan mizomi puite le lam a hian kan the ton zung thin bok ani chu tia anga chuan kai hruai na dik kong dik zo ero chu kan mamu a kong dik zo kai hruai na dik nen ke pen dik ke che dik hi mizomi puite hian kan mamu tak zeta chu tiang tur chuan alu hrum a phong vuan tu te hian kong dik min zo pui tak zet ta min zo pui hi apoi mo tak zet to in alang ti hi voin en ka soi le du bok ani ram boy sheom tak kara kan hun masalama kan hruai tu te kan pi le pu te an lo om to thin voinia po hian thenom loka ram buai sheom taka kan mi zo u naute zo na thlak u naute an tal reng bok chung te chuan Mizoram hian run pan lo thei lo kan Jerusalem kan ti ani chu Jerusalem chu bel tlak ni tur chuan kan in to del angai in to del lo chuan helama kan lo tram pui ringot chuan omzia anei lovang chu in to del na nei tur chuan tai mak na lo chuan in to del na kong hi azo thei lo ti po hi mi pui te hian kan hriat thar le po atul ome chu tia anga mason na tak nei tura tại mạc na để na kan ke kan pen chuan he ram hi ram nuam tu nai nuam zo ka hian kan la siam chuak nge yang ti hi kan be se tak zet ani amaro chu ti mek lai chuan ram ral muang le ram nuam ram mason ni tu rak ke kan pen mek lai hian ati thuan op tu ati der thong tu aral muan na le aro pui na ti der thong tu hi tam tak tu na hian min nek tu hi chung lam le pon lam a hian au mek bok abik takin rui lo chung changa voine kan officer lian tak tak te hian kan fiam le rui lo ni tina run lu dan te kan thalai te zan khotai rek thleng po a kholaya an muthia thua phan mu te chuti mek laya nan nakhir khan tak tak rui lo ina aken tel ve engemaw zat kan pungta te tin airport lama tang run ho thin kan sor khar ho tulian tak tak te pon in mu thinang akal kong zong a kong sira ruak keng kung ang chi te rui lo munget ngut ang chi te kan mu vek chu kan din mun state kum som thum le pasari kan din hu po kan din mun di alani mek ani zan lai ati hian aizol kho pui chung te han fang teng u kan din mun hi athalem lo ani ti chu alang reng ani kan ral mon na ti der thong thei tu hi tam tak a omani dan lawa sum do na te po tuna hian nasa takin alakal mek ti po hi a mutu te kan ni vek ome chung zong kan ral mon na kan rem na le mon na ti der thong thei tu teng te hi khongai takin dole tur hian voinia hian kan ram hruai tu zong te le mi pui te sarkar kohran NGO te hian ke kan pen tlan tak zet hi atul ome ato bera chuan zoram mi pui te kai hruai tu ra pathian ina tu hon min pe kan sarkar ho tu te ramta na ke in pen na konga hian du sak na kan hlan chewa thil thra in tina chun mi pui te hian kan thlop tlat don cheu ni ti hi voin yen ka soi duwa amaro chu kong dik lowemo thil thra lowemo mi pui ta na har san da zong omni chuan mi pui te hian chu tianga chuan kan support le thei bik lowang atulani phot chuan ti ve thei kan nei ani ero chuan NGO te hi ram in real bol na vatil ve lam ni lovin man tangkai atul kan ni chuan kan tlan chelawang ti hi voinia kan ram hruai tu te bula hian ka soi du bok ani Mizoram le zofa te pathianin mal som zero se kalome.
Thank you, Pulel Matswana, the chairman of NGO Coordination Committee, for your speech. I will now call upon Ms. Rosie K. Remsangpui to present a song composed by V. Thangzama, a Mizo number, Thola Ding Tate.
Puna chuan malzai kan ngai thanga Rosie ke Remsangpui lo somang u
in zawai in Mizoram State Day ti bai vek ule thola ding ta che te an sangya
Oga pianale kasay len ram eng vang ei lo rum le du tu leng zam sual vang em lo di happy ko fa inat le Thola ding tu che in hiam ila ting ya sia leng mak kia lan qua an thuya si giang qua bung bue kan tan qua va có phim lâu cho tê thù ru lệ gan lang mu mana kanin mo thì mai riêng riai mình chim tu tu đỡ phèn rùa Deng rang roll out kan muan pui silo zan mu tin har nghe thâu la ding tu te iliam adome ita chum te a
Thank you, Rosie, dear and Sangwe, for your presentation. May I now call upon our guest of honor, Pulal Duoma, the Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram, to convey his speech.
O tu na chuan voina kan khual zaom pulal du oma kan chief minister zaom tak phusoi turin ilo somang u
Chairman le kan khwal lian governor zam takte speaker le minister le MLA te ko khan le kan NGO ruai tu te sarkar na thok te le lai local song song te state day chibai kabu ka chu waina hian India parliament in Mizoram state bill apas nika kamitla alanga kaminia apas tu te singa katilve thei kha van nei ka intileni opposition le ruling in nialbuai vaklovin kan pas theya member pahni ero chuan min do dala abak zong song chuan min lom puya ti chuan danang thlapin parliament state min lo petani achampa voice thum pasarina hian kan people ten thang an tlak atranga state kan nei inkar kan chan chin hi a chronological event hi an ru thuak kadua กันปีปูte thang an lo tlak lai kha kan historian te chuan kum sang khazaruk atanga sang khazasar in carvel ni nan soya chutian ni chuan herama hian kum zathum kum zali borvel kan lo cheng ve to ti nani chuti lai chuan independent ram ni in thamuang takin kan oma ram ni tlaseng lo rel tu British sarkar chuan khovel op meka kan chevel zong zong atuk dola op toni keni po minot op ve antuma amaro chu kan lal telen pasal thatin an lo do le ta kum sang khazariat somli le pali a khan mizo tele British in kara silai lo puak tani British sarkar ne na kanin do chung kha arayviau kum somnga borvel kanin do ani minon tukdol turin atopa vailian voi khananon tira kiltin reng atangin beipuin minon beya ba se an hole min op antum frilo min op len to turin vailian voi ni na lo chuak le ain sign anni khovela sarkar thil ti theiber chu cái ni te lul tang khan ne ngai nam lo kan tlom lo thei lo ta sang khazariat som ko le panga simla atangin British sarkar chuan Buckingham Palace London atangin Mizoram chu British Empire atel aniveta ti proclamation puangin and proclaim tani ni som ni pakwa thakat sang khazariat som kwa pania kan chungchang ngai tuen British sarkar mi poimo te Fort William Calcutta Chinlusai conference na in an kalkhoma eng mi te hi khochak lama kol mi te ne na om tlang chian ni lawa thang lama vai ho te ne na om tlang chi pon ni lawa nam fran lak an ya wangin antan hian in opna dan pe ila mun khata omte se tin voina Myanmar Manipur Bangladesh kanti zong zonga zona thak te del chin ram zong zong hi rorel na pakhata minda turin thutluk nan siamani wandoi thak takin he thutluk na hi ti puithlin ani talwa apoi tak zet zet ani emini hi kan zora u naw de suan kum tin deu tho hian an la lom thin an lamang thin ani ti suan India rama sab ho du lo na India zalen na independent du na movement alolian tual tuala Government of India Act 1919 chu British sarkar chuan apasta chuta chuan India ram hun tam zok chu mipui ai o than phalsak na democracy zalen na then khat apea chu dan noya chuan kaini chu backward track tia riat kan nia chu zalen da dar chu kan tan arivelo mi mipui ai o thang tla ka ngai kan ni lo an mol lutuk min tiani official in min opringot ani India mipui ten independence wal nanti sang tual tuala athoinan Government of India Act 1935 to British Parliament pass lea Kamidan mangkhan India ram province rang ranga khan MLA te minister te an nei thua to ni mundanga chuan kaini ro chu tribal area min tia excluded area min puanga mi pui ai o nei ve tlak lo officer ina du to ka ob be tlak lek a min ngai wangin chu zalen na chu kan tem ve phalova borsa pin min opa mi pui ai o reng ro rel pui ane lowa athu em ema khati lai al zol borsap luka khovela officer pakhat thune in sang nei kha anom karing lo British Ho Khan political party kan din pon phalo sikul kan din pon phalo mol takamin obbe khan tumberani kan missionary te zara education hi kan nei ram ani tichuan India law independent ta Indian Independence Act 1947 kanen chuan India huam chin tur Pakistan huam chin tur heng te hian niang ti kan huani chuta chuan princely states Rajaram tele kaini excluded area tribal area tis kan tel lovani heng India le Pakistan tel lo te hian aeng zo zo ka motel ve andu chuan an ni na lo pombok chuan an tel ve theyang ti chau ani ti chuan kha Indian Independence Act bang khan British Sarkar chuan Raja tele tribal tene na thutlung alo siam to zong kha a chuchata laps vek tani min chua san ringota min sezol chua top mai ni ti chuan he act mang hian du thlang thei option nei nia kan lana wangin a thenin kan independent turani a thenin Burma kan zomang a thenin crown colony soimoya chutiang chuan kan kal nuaya atopa chuan India Ram Constitution thartur duangtu Constituent Assembly chuan sang khaz kwa samli le pakwa kan din muntur arel filta eng mizo te hi nam dang te ne na op khom chen ni lo andang lamani arhan pain of tabik autonomy sang tak ipete ang antia District Council min pe in 6 schedule min petani Constituent Assembly 6 schedule an China sa le mai mithiam ten chuan chiar ver o ngai no mania eng wangin nge India independent na nuaya ramte takte autonomy sang tak nei kan siamang hetiang zalen nei kan peturan ni lo Constitution within Constitution at ling ringot alom an tiani kan 6 schedule hi India Vice President Louis M. Inayatullah Pokhan kan 6 schedule hi Constitution within Constitution tin alovwa ani 6 schedule hi autonomous min petuania thunei na nei sang em kan tradition kan culture and kim ahum himani chutiang ak ven him kan ni lo chuan chim ral kan ni thei ti hi Nehru te Dr. Ambedkar te Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel te khan an fria thei top in house sa tranala an pas thei tro ka 6 schedule hi kan lo nei ta Tisuan District Council ni Assam Nuaya kan hanom ren ro na Assam Sarkar in Assamese language chu official language apuan ta ka wangin hetiang chuan kanom tlang thei lowang tin Hill State demand na lo ta chu Hill State chu engamochen kan han demand tlanga chumi niwa chuan kan Mizoram Union Party khan Hill State zonga tok love ke bani Pol State frani ne yang ti in Mizo State an lo demand chota a huang nen lam nen olo engro Mizoram thal tu yang kan hak che olo engro State ram thal tu yang kan hak che an tian la mup thina ni kha chu te lai chuan emne alo chuaka independent movement aron keng ta a kan ram chu tharum thona kan lut mai theidon alana wangin Pataskar Commission anon tirani chu Pataskar Commission chuan ni som thum pakhat March sang ka kwa somruk le paruka khan Government of India report an pe a kan ram din muntur minon soipui antuma kati lai kan fluai tu abekin kan emne fluai tu te khan an lo kom du lo ani independent lo chu antia ta chuan thildang minon zor le a Nehruan India mar chak bik te ke athran pai nom na dan isiam sak te ang an himzel thainan thamuang takanom thainan tin ruaman na siama chu chu Nehru patran antia British in Scotland ram a opdan dungzui siam ania wangin Scottish patron of administration antibokani chu po chu kan ngai ven le chuang lova full independent lo chu tin kan nol vek ani amaro chu Meghalaya ero chuan chu Nehru patron kalzel chu lo tui puin April sang khazakwa somsaria khan substate anloan muta autonomous state tiawania substate in kanthelar ber khati lai khan state puitlingin ni mai ne ta hian reilo te in photanga ti chuan state puitlinga kan siam don chunia an tiani chu kai ni chuan kan du lo le kan lo no la khani ti chuan sang khazakwa somsaria anni chu substate anlonia anu lok sang khazakwa somsari pahnia state puitlinga hlan kai anloni suita ti chuan Meghalaya state puitlinga hlan kai ani ni khan ke ni chu UTia kan lut ve ta tran chau ani tin Arunachal te po hi ei buaina siam ve reng lo Meghalaya te chuan UT substate min hu khala state min hu khala chu mai ni lova Arunachal ngei te po buaina siam ve lovin kan rualin UT an huwa kan rualin state an huwa ni Tichuan khati lai khan Meghalaya rual khan ram khabuai talo se lo pen ve tai langin an rual khan an din munanga khan kan ding ve mai om mang o ti hingai tua thei tak ani Meghalaya ai hian kum som palin kan lo khotlai ta ani khati laya kan ruai tu pu cho chu kan chief minister te khan state an nor zui tolova hey lo hi chu India rama nor chua tu rom chuang lova kan unaw MNF te ron honatan ikhe kang anti ti chuan lai khonu in rem na thung te zia fel lo ni in state kan lo ni ve ta chau ani voina hian kan ram kal zel tur kan malam thlir na kan vision kan film khur ka du le mai kan ram hian ke pen sual lo sela voi khat ke pen sual hi apoi thui em ani chuwang pathian ronin malam kan thlir ngun angai kan tong trai tam angai ni kan state a thil poimo ber athaber chu 371G kan ti hiania 371G hi kan soifia deu anga kan culture te kan customary te kan social practice le religious practice te ownership of land and transfer chungchanga te hemi tibuai thaizong in India parliament in dan asiam thiang lawang chu tiang alo siam ani point Mizoram MLA mun thuma thena mun ni ten hausa an pass pui ani chaulo chuan man ani ve lawang ti ani hi kan him na kul pui ani amai ro chu 371G hian state kan ni ma India ramdan Mizoram lo man to te huab lowang ti ni chu tak chu polal denga khan a the thiam lova Mizoram state kan ni kan la ni maidon si lova ang tiga nge min puan don kan khe si lova tuna yan Mizoram Central Act eng tenge applicable in apply make kan khe si lo ka pom thailo chu wang chuan kan pom thailo tu hi home minister va hril ro min tia home minister chawan ne na ka kala alis min pero ka tia khati lai Central Act Mizoram manzong song ka alis min pe heng dan te hi in ta na thatur vek ane in ta na poitur pakhat ma omlo sin atia ulal denga chu va hril fe ro tia Suan pulal de ngatenen ngun takin kan han thira poi omin kan khelova ka pome atia home minister ka va hrilleni chuminu ni reivak lo pulal de ngan min ko le hemi chin hi so poi lo kan ti takna tun le state min puan sak ni in kara hian atha hun alom dona hemi in kar hian fin roll chuin central dial Mizoram an la lu treu manani chumi ong so zaw lu tuk ka ring zo lo ani hemi chung changa hian thu min tiam lo chuan ka pom thailo ati thar le ta ka kal ya home minister chuan tun le state kan puan in kara hian Central dan pakhat ma Mizoram kan da lut lawang ti katia me atia anile house chu teng chuan statement isiam theingem katia naktu ka kasiamang atita chu polal deng ate ne na kanan thlen le a a thalo man tia an pomta a this one he 371G hi alo piang ta ani kanin thilfia siak vaka khati laya asiam tu te zingami ladam chun te po kan ni ve in ka khria elai eng nge mo omzia chi le te min zot poi ka tong ngai lem lova om huna kanin thil siak chiak chiama diklo de war thil fia ne te tam mai le ngala ifim khurteng ole to ber kan soidu chu 1972 UT kan lo ni khan India kha independent atangin 5-year plan in akalani kunga plan mumal takin development ang kalpuya UT kan lo ni khan 5th 5-year plan kan nang chini chumion jwa chu India ram hian mumal takin plan mumal taknein development hi kumsom ni panga an kalpuina tram ani miram te kumsom ni panga development an lo tlan na khan ke ni chuan rabi khan na kan rap chawni voina hian late starter kan nia kan tran tlaya we are 25 behind the rest of the country kumsom ni panga in kan tran tlaya chuwang chuan infrastructure tha soitur kan la nei lo industry tha soitur kan la nei lo kongeng kima ti hi kan la ni a chuwang in hetia state te kumsom thum pasari lai kan lo ni to hi chuan I man mo tengu rinom na nen thorim na nen mi du tu ni lovin kan ba kalte phak tu mai ni lovin lepel tu ni tumin thei top chua turin ka som chau ni kalome.
Thank you, Honorable Chief Minister and our guest of honor for today for your speech. I will once again call upon Rosie Kerem Sang Pui to present another Mizo number composed by Lal Sang Zwali Silo. Ro Pui Liani.
Tuna chuan malzai kan ngai thale tawanga Rosie Kerem Sang Pui kan somanga zain min oidon ani ro pui liani Lal Sang Zwali Silo lapua ngai dom le thiam takin asak ilo ngai thang
Tiếng út bụi say trôi đồn tuai vàng có môi chim tiếng reng bụi chui thăng vang bụi lần thái ân alo lo ye ni lệ thắc cá lên lá nu quan u chăm suy đến lệ nghe chim càng môi Azam ngai lo pesendar ve doran ma Thang korvaya an pai zel runga ka pandu Gan zoi zel dona sak ding mon ro piliani Kum za le su lina liam pui re tin sing zo tu Apui miril thái côi giết chia là môi kinh nghề lại suy tua rem không nghe thiam sáng dấu phải lên tê mi sang ram chân là nụ râu quỳ vui lên ta hát lom về lâu râu quỳ liền đi xa quỳ tô na Azam ngai lo pesendar ve doran ma Ang korvaya an pai zel runa Ropuiliani. Urzong sa in dai lian to na ding zo om lo an shana na tang tin khoa tin tui ang em zo an shilal da lung lian is zong an em ngai lo shen thi ran ban ta mo lung du tiang choni at long velo ropuiliani sa puitona azam ngai lo pesendar te dorang ma ang korvaya an pai zel runa ka palu gan zoi ze dona sak ling mo ropuiliani San na hoa man pai boya ku na ai chua Ting ser sata lamang let lo nam mar tar ka Joy moi no pui ilan ang hu chang le tar hia Aram le nam tar pui la man pui ta At long velo ropuiliani sa puitona Azam ngai lo pesendar dorang ma Ang korvaya an pai zel runa ka palu Dan zoi ze dona sak ling mo ropuiliani Gan zoi ze dona sak ling mo ropuiliani Gan zoi ze dona sak ling mo ropuiliani
Thank you, Rosie Kerem Sangpui, for your melodious presentation once again. I will now call upon our chief guest, Dr. Hari Babu Kampampati, the Honorable Governor of Mizoram, to convey his speech.
Lai tuna chuan voin Mizoram State Day lom na kan khwal lian Dr. Hari Babu Kampampati Governor za om tak thusoi turin ilo somang u
Pu Lal Dohama, Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Renu Sharma, Chief Secretary, dignitaries, invitees, dear friends, Chibai. Warm greetings to all of you and the people of Mizoram on Mizoram State Day. On this auspicious occasion, we reflect on the remarkable journey that has led us to where we stand today. Let us also look forward to the prospect of a bright and prosperous future that lies ahead of us. Mizoram completes 37 years of statehood today. The state came into being after the signing of the Memorandum of Settlement, also known as Mizo Peace Accord, on 30th June 1986, which ended 2 decades of insurgency. Mizoram was given special status under Article 371G and was granted statehood by the State of Mizoram Act 1986. The formalization of the Mizoram state took place on 20th February 1987, and we became the 23rd state of the Indian Union. As we look back, we are reminded of the struggles and sacrifices which have taken us to where we are today. The path has been difficult, marked by years of unrest and sufferings, which gives us all the more reason to cherish and celebrate the fruits it has given us. The Mizoram Peace Accord ushered in an era of peace and stability. This accord stands as a shining example of how dialogue and reconciliation can pave the way for lasting peace and prosperity. In today's world, where conflicts and turmoil abound, the importance of preserving peace cannot be overstated. Mizoram serves as a beacon of hope, demonstrating that even in the midst of adversity, peace is possible. As we witness the challenges faced by our neighbors, let us reaffirm our commitment to peace and stability. I take this opportunity to congratulate the people of Mizoram for this enduring peace, and I urge all of us to continue this exemplary model for the rest of the country. I also place on record my deep appreciation to the people of Mizoram for the recent elections to the Legislative Assembly, which were concluded successfully and peacefully. Having participated in the voting process myself, I witnessed with my own eyes the disciplined manner in which the elections were held. I thank the religious bodies and the civil society for their valuable contributions. I sincerely believe that the peaceful elections in Mizoram are a model for other states to follow. Whenever I go to other places other than Mizoram, I used to tell them Mizoram is the model state to the entire country as far as the elections are being conducted and also the way the assembly sessions are being conducted. This is a model to the entire country because there were no disruptions. Even if there is a dissent, they protest and walk out of the assembly and peacefully participate in the proceedings. I think this is one of the best examples of the legislative proceedings to the entire country. I wish the other assemblies and parliament can take note of this and follow this model. Today we have a new government which is committed to bring forth overall development of the state. I am happy to observe that the new government is inspiring hope, confidence, and enthusiasm among people of all walks of life. It is a reminder of the immense responsibility entrusted upon the new government to steer our state towards greater heights. The 100 days program announced by the Honorable Chief Minister has been pursued in full swing. The farmer-oriented initiatives to promote homegrown produce, commitments towards improvement in health and education sectors, austerity measures to alleviate the state's dwindling economy, stringent measures to curb corruption at all levels, dedication towards the combat of substance abuse are all initiatives designed to take the state and its people to a whole new height. I trust that the leadership of my government has the power and the competency to inspire unity, foster inclusivity, and bridge the divides that may exist within our society. By prioritizing dialogue, collaboration, and consensus building, we can harness the collective strength of our diverse populace to address the challenges that lie ahead. Our shared vision of the future, coupled with our dedication to serving the people, fills me with optimism for what lies ahead. While we look forward to the future with resolve and optimism, we must acknowledge the challenges that lie ahead. The road to development is fraught with obstacles, ranging from infrastructure deficiencies to economic disparities. However, let us not be deterred by these challenges. Instead, let us view them as opportunities for growth and progress. Mizoram is blessed with abundant natural resources, a vibrant culture, and a resilient population. By harnessing these strengths and working together in unity, we can overcome any obstacle that stands in our way. Let us work hand in hand with unwavering determination and a sense of purpose to realize the aspirations of the people and leave behind a legacy of progress and hope. With peace as catalyst for development, Mizoram is on the right track for accelerated progress. On this Statehood Day, let us all rededicate ourselves to achieving the dreams of the people for a more prosperous and developed state. Let us reaffirm our commitment to peace, progress, and prosperity, and let us work tirelessly towards building a brighter future for generations to come. Kalome, Jai Hind.
Thank you, Honorable Governor of Mizoram, for your speech. For the last item in today's program, we have Art and Culture Department Choir once again, and this time they'll be presenting another Mizo number titled Zoram Nuam.
Voina kan program duom tak top lam kan lo thleng don nai tonga akhar la saturin zai pol kan som lainga Art and Culture Department zai pol ten Zoram Nuam ti la sign min oyanga hei hi kan item tur bi ka chuan kan khar na tur anenga an zai zo hian an om na huna hian an om tlang zelanga an zai zo mi pui ding turin kan som adiang chuan kan hun top tak tak khar na chu kan nam la rimoi tum mangin kan ti top don ani Art and Culture Department zai pol lo somang u
Siluala darang
Thank you, Art and Culture Department Choir, for your melodious presentation once again. May I request every one of us to stand from our respective seats during the presentation of our national anthem by the 1st Battalion MAP Brass Band.
May we all be seated. With the presentation of our national anthem, we have come to the end of our
short program for today. Thank you everyone for attending this occasion once again, and have a great day. I would like to add that refreshments will be served to the first